That's video number 10. Some general points and introduction to some kata. Stick to our first and lower heian katas. A little bit of improvisation required, and just some points to note after having refereed a number of competitions over the years. Things to watch out for, things that we all do a little bit of a mistake. Things to note, very important, about yoi, left leg, right leg into musobi dachi, naming the kata nice and loud and clear, and then back out with the left foot and the right foot. Okay, so that would be the start of the kata. Regardless of which kata it is, when you finish, it does almost inevitably whichever leg you moved last. And this would be the leg that you move back into yame and inare. Obviously, the higher you get up into the kata grades, yame and inare, if you were doing teki shodan, basai, etc. What do I notice? What do I notice a lot of in kata? Take heian kata for example. If you look at my center line here, facing this way, very first move, making sure that we actually step, and are now on two lines this way. Fairly often I see this and then someone heading off in the wrong direction. So making sure that this left foot actually moves across, twisting the back foot and ending up in two lines. Okay. Very simple thing to get right, but also very simple to get wrong. Likewise, so imagine I've done the first punch, block and punching gidan barai and heian kata, two lines this way, and then I turn around to face you. I'm almost on one line rather than being across here. Okay, so phrase embasen, performance line in kata, very important. Take for example, after the first kiai in heian kata, or it could be heian shodan. It's a little bit of variety here. Okay, when I turn, making sure my head is this way, my eyes are this way, and I haven't gone kind of only 150 degrees around. Well, it should be about 270 degrees, that one, shouldn't it? Okay, so big turn. Likewise, particularly after the second punch, second kiai in heian shodan, very important that people then almost do it the wrong way around. We're doing shuteuki, and they still end up on two lines. When in this case, it should be one. Okay, so again, things to note. Okay, so we've come round from here, from the second kiai in heian shodan, one line. The eyes, windows to the soul, then look and move. And don't cut the corners or cheat. So we often see this in heian nidan. A number of things can go wrong there, particularly even from this first sequence here. Recently refereeing at Central Regional Championships, and rather than feet coming left and right to here, koshi, and then out, okay, we see all manner of variations. I see this quite often, people stepping away from the technique. You've missed your opponent. Okay. The second thing I see in this technique alone, okay, so let's pretend we've got the first half correct, is to kick and put the foot here and step forward there. This foot should not have moved. Okay, so it should come in, half, kick and strike, and then it twists on the spot. Twisting of feet, okay, heian nidan. Okay, first technique, look at where the feet are. We strike, we punch. We come to the other side, we must turn both feet 90 degrees, pushing the weight from this leg onto this leg. Look at the position of the hands, all manner of things. One's blocking the right side of the head, one to the left, never crossed. Okay, if you take it from Basai Sho, or even heian yondan, palms of the hands the same height. Okay, and again, okay, making sure that we bring the feet together, half and half. Heian nidan, another one that really gets me. Done the fourth shuto, and then we're stepping to the back. We often see this position. Now I'm, not a big chap. Okay, you've got to use your body to its maximum. Okay, really reach. Okay. No movement here. Kicking to the face and punching. Because quite often we'll see this collapse when we actually do the kicking technique. Okay, so lots of little pointers there. Another thing on heian nidan, again almost the same as the heian shodan issue. We've done morite, we're just about to turn, and we see people looking this way. So make sure you get all the way around the corner. Okay. Heian sandan, the same sort of thing. Yeah, people end up almost a foot, 2 foot further back than when they started. Okay. Pick a line, stay on that line, 1, 2. Stay on that line, 1, 2. Okay. Things you can probably practice when you've got a little bit more space than I have here in the garage, but improvise. And to that point, here's a little bit of improvisation. Okay, I'm not going to name a kata because it's actually several all at the same time. Little parts. Okay, we can always work on these little sequences within all of our katas. Okay, so imagine we were doing heian shodan. We can block. I've not got room to step. I could either step back and forward, but in this case, what I'm going to do is just block and punch. Heian shodan, I turn, and then I've got tetsuyuchi. So I pull the foot back. Not a lot of people pull the foot back far enough. Strike, then in. Okay, move away from the tarpaulin. My feet are now in 2 lines this way, straight into heian nidan. First move, first sequence. To here. Strike and punch. Same the other side. Then to heian sandan. Again, turning the feet, transferring the weight. Uchi. And then kosauki. Same the other side. And control. Slow moves. Require a lot of muscle control. In. And the other side. And in. Then fast into heian godan. And slow. Don't lose your balance, and slow. Again, slow moves in karate and our katas require an awful lot of muscle control. First time you really start to encounter them is in heian sandan. After the kiai, back straight. And then stop. Okay, being able to differentiate between my fast moves and my slow moves. For example, in sandan, quick, then slow. Really emphasize that control. Kata's about showing control. Okay, so that sequence again, something you can practice at home. Down grades, lower grades, stretch yourselves. Okay, down grades, good practice. It's simple enough. From there, taking elements of shodan all the way up to godan. And turn. That was Kion Kata. Okay, I could even then add on extra. Saving in. And back. Move away from the tarpaulin again. Heian nidan. Into heian sandan. And then the slow controlled movements of yondan, stop, yondan, stop, and into godan. Slow and slow. Okay, I think that's enough for the time being. More kata to follow. Please check out Ikkyo Dojo, Sensei Paul James, his YouTube channel. KGB 6 Dan does all the katas, heian katas and Basai Dai, all available online and all worth watching with full explanation from a great karateka. Thank you very much.